Okay, welcome to our first game in the Road to 2400 series. Let's see if we can actually make it to 2400. Only 213 points away. Okay, let's go with bishop to g5, queen f3, and then queen c7, queen g3. And it's a Scheveningen. Oh, that's actually a Richter-Rauser. But still a Scheveningen, I guess, because of the move order. Although it does resemble a Richter-Rauser. Okay, funny move. I can't take, he takes with a check. If I take, that's not good. Ah, but this is the move. This is normally the move here. And whatever he does, I believe he's slightly worse already. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, of course. Does he want to castle queenside? That'll be crazy if he does that. That'll be totally insane if he does that, actually. Yeah, he doesn't do it. Okay, this is not a problem. These bishops are completely useless. Normally it's good to have a bishop on b7. Bishop d7 is always very passive, unless the position is very closed, which it isn't at the moment. Bishop to d7 is not a good move. Wow, really? I'm just taking with the queen here. And he doesn't have this move, because the rook is protecting the pawn. So, a bit of a desperation. Went into a bit of a desperation mode here due to the lack of an active plan. But again, if you're playing the Scheveningen, like you should be ready for positions like this. Like when you're playing d6 and e6. That's kind of your bread and butter, isn't it? Okay. I'm just gonna take this knight. I'm just gonna take this knight. And now I'm gonna take... Okay, he makes my life very easy. Because if he'd taken with the bishop, this pawn would have been under attack and I wouldn't have had the time for this. Okay, can we just take? Yeah, I don't see why not. And just completely take over the position in this way. I mean, just losing another, he's just losing another pawn. This is completely losing, basically. I am not exactly sure what he's hoping for here. Wow. I'm just gonna double the... okay, that's a bit unpleasant, probably. But okay, it's not the end of the world. I can always defend this pawn with the king, so... he takes more pawns here, isn't he? Okay. I have to stop the advance of the pawn. I think I'm actually okay here because this bishop is very bad now. Even if he takes all these pawns, it's fine. Let's make him not able to move this rook. And still... There's some nasty checks here. Okay, which check do I start with first? So check. Might actually even be able Okay, yeah, this should be a checkmate. Let's calculate this. Yeah, this is a checkmate. Rook g5, king h7, rook h5, king g6, rook g5. He has king h7 again. So, yeah, I need to start with this move actually, but then this pawn is not protected. Okay, let's take the pawn with the tempo for now, and we'll worry about the rest later. Ah, but then I have this. Yeah, this is winning. This is completely winning. Because after king g6, rook g5, he has to step away. And now I actually even have this move now. Can I try this one? Is it too slow? Let's take another pawn. He's not gonna run away. And he actually can make a mistake here. The funny thing is I can even play king to d3. Yeah. Let's try that. And now he's just completely lost. He wants to give a check. Yeah. There has to be a checkmate here. I can even sacrifice the rook for the pawn. It's gonna be a difficult game, but oh, and he doesn't have a check. I can just move the rook with a mating threat basically. Ah, that I did not consider. Ah, but then there's another checkmate now. And this is not a check, yeah? That's the main point. Yeah, but then I can... what is the problem here? Okay. Yeah, but this should be fine. I should be able to win now with only with the pawns. There's no way he can stop all the pawns here. There is no way he can stop all the pawns. King g6, f7. And the problem is this pawn can come with the tempo. It's a difficult position for him. Now he needs to watch out for this. It's pretty much game over, I think. It was that he played the best possible way though. He played the best possible defensive moves. It was incredibly annoying as a matter of fact. Okay, now just advance this one somehow. Will he be in Zugzwang at some point? "12 seconds. Yeah, king d5. Yeah, king d5, c5. Excellent. Wow, that was an incredibly tough game. But I'm pretty sure I had a win somewhere. I totally had a win somewhere. So let's take a look at the game. Let's first check this exchange sacrifice. I thought that was completely unsound during the game. And yeah, that's correct. The computer really doesn't like this. But just because it's unsound, it doesn't mean that you can't lose to an exchange sacrifice like this. I've lost plenty of games in this manner. So here I thought I reacted correctly and I kind of maintained the advantage. My conversion wasn't as smooth as it should have been. But I think I must have missed the checkmate somewhere, so let's have a look. Yeah, the advantage is maintained, so this is totally winning for white. And here that was a good decision to just approach the opponent blockaded on the light squares. Yeah, this is it. Rook takes h5. And during the game I actually thought that this delays kind of delays the mating net, but this is actually the shortest way to the mating net, and that is simply because the pawn on f6 is cutting black's king's escape, and that is how the rooks deliver checkmate. So even after this check, king to f3, then rook d2, yeah, rook c8, and that is actually the checkmate. And I didn't realize that this pawn was cutting the king away from any possible escape. Even if he goes back to the back rank, that is the whole point behind taking on h5. It's that, let's say he wants to go back and defend the back rank checkmate. The way the checkmate is delivered is like this. Okay, let's say he wants to keep defending the back rank. It's simply for exactly the same reason the rook delivers a checkmate on h8, and that is that the black king does not have an escape. Anyway, good game anyway. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.